Watching the Highlight Zone with Wayne 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini. Local sports coverage you can count on.
It's the Highlight Zone. Yeah, the Highlight Zone. It's the Highlight Zone. Yeah, the Highlight Zone. It's Friday night. We on the Highlight Zone.
We can't let last year get to our heads. We just gotta play this week and focus on this week alone.
We just trying to rebrand everything and just like get these guys to know this is Luers football.
I'm excited to see how these kids really handle not just a local and statewide spotlight, but you know the whole nation's looking at and probably rooting for Myles McLaughlin to break the record. I'm excited to see how we respond.
It's the Highlight Zone. Yeah, the Highlight Zone. It's the Highlight Zone. Yeah, the Highlight Zone.
I think Kyle Lindsey's going to be pretty happy with how they responded. Hey, coming into semi-state night, we had 5 still alive and a lot of eyes here on the Summit City. You win tonight, you play for a state title at Lucas Oil Stadium next week. At Luers Field, both teams looking to make history. The Knights looking for a state record 19th semi-state trophy. The Knox Redskins and their star looking to rewrite the national record books. Josh Hayen joins us now with your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. Josh.
All right, Glenn, well, coming into Friday night, Knox's Myles McLaughlin needing 364 yards to break the national high school record for rushing yards in a career. Just so happens that record of 12,124 yards, it was set by none other than King Henry himself, Derrick Henry. So could the Knights hold off that piece of history and make a little history of their own? It's Knox at Bishop Luers, your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. All right, here we go, 3A semi-state title game. Luers coming off a 14-7 win at Twin Lakes last week. McLaughlin, meanwhile, 52 carries, 372 rushing yards, and 4 touchdowns last week as Knox beat Angola 28-21 to advance. Now, you know what? Luers heard all the chatter this week about McLaughlin breaking the record at Luers Field, and you know what? Luers took that personally. First quarter, Brandon Gaither capitalizing off a 4th down stop for Luers, and Gaither scoring from 16 yards out to make it a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin, meanwhile, he ran into a brick wall known as this defensive line for Bishop Luers. McLaughlin coughs up that ball, and it all leads to this. Gaither gathering himself again to the end zone as that one making it a 14-0 Bishop Luers lead. And this is exactly a picture-perfect start for Kyle Lindsey and company. Still in the second quarter, TJ Epperson high-stepping his way to the end zone from 43 yards out. And just how Kyle Lindsey and company drew it up, a 21-0 Bishop Luers lead. We're still not even close to halftime yet, folks. After another stop against Knox, it's Epperson again to make it a 28-0 lead for Bishop Luers. The Knights approaching running clock territory, and yeah, those Luers fans, it's time to turn out the lights because here comes Epperson again with your dagger. Another touchdown, this time from 30 yards out. As for McLaughlin, he will be held in check all night. A season-low 78 rushing yards for the senior, not breaking Henry's record. And yeah, time to put another semi-state trophy in the trophy case as Bishop Luers bringing home semi-state title number 19 with a 35-0 win.
We don't want anybody coming in our house and breaking record on us. So we just locked in on practice every single rep, every single day, all week, like we always do. So that's why we go to state.
It starts with the guys up front, you know. I wouldn't be anywhere without my offensive line. And I feel like they just went off tonight and thus making me go off. So I really appreciate what they're doing. I appreciate the coaches and just giving me a chance.
This was a win for the kids. They know, like those kids are on the field last year in Indy. They know there's unfinished business. And that's what we're going to focus on after we celebrate this weekend.
Knox ending their season with a 13-1 record. Luers is going to play either Gibson Southern at Cascade in the 3A semi-state title, 3A state title game next Friday at 3 o'clock at Lucas Oil Stadium, as Gibson Southern and Cascade will play their semi-state game on Saturday.